Do you guys want to introduce your introduce your characters, or I know
I picked Miss Light.
Raz?
Karn the Unstoppable.
Oh, Corn. Yeah, Corn the Unstoppable.
It was Zillion the Bold.
Zillion the Bold. Ms. Light and Karn the Unstoppable. I like it. Okay, so you guys are going to start in a town called Paleblank Village. It says for you guys to decide if you are from there, returning home from another adventure, or just from that village, or if you are in the village for something.
I would probably say I stumbled into town after making my pact and am a little disgruntled.
Okay. I'm a peasant, so I probably came from here.
I'll say that I'm going there for a funeral because in mine I had 2 people just die.
Interesting. Okay. Snow gently falls from the sky, and wind bites your cheeks as you stand in the graveyard of Paleblank Village, a fishy outpost of Uthadorn that is home to several hundred dwarves and elves. The sun is low in the sky, sinking behind the fresh grave of Orgon Winth, an old dwarf who caught a curse or disease that turned him into an ice statue. The folk of the village have gathered to pay their final respects to Orgon's frozen remains. So you guys can decide. This is very interesting, Julian, that you said your character has 2 people just die. So you guys can decide if you are at the funeral just to pay your respects, or if you know this NPC who has died.
I would be there just paying my respects.
Okay.
Probably be doing the same thing.
Okay.
I knew him. I was sad it wasn't me who clobbered him.
Okay. A gruff voice softly from behind you says, "Thank you for attending Orgon's service." And you guys turn around and meet the gaze of Elroy Auditor. He's an old-looking elf. He's a retired ranger and the leader of the village. "I'm sorry to speak of dark tidings under such circumstances, but I believe that Paleblank Village might be in danger, and I'm hoping you can help us."
What kind of help are you looking for?
He tells you he's looking to help find the curse or the disease of what killed Orgon, and he's afraid that other people don't want to take it on. A few other people, there's been other cases of the disease going around. So far, it has affected Orgon and 2 other people in the village, and they are starting to experience slow movement and tiredness, and he's asking for help. He says, "You guys look the part." So he's asking if you guys are interested in helping solve this mystery, or if they can get to the bottom of it, for compensation, of course.
My character, which as you would see is a very short-looking dragonborn almost idea,
Okay.
is rubbing his hands together and saying, "You'll make it worth my while?"
Yes, of course. As the leader of Paleblank, I will be happy to pay each of you handsomely and gold pieces upon your any discovery that you find helping us with this mystery.
And I'm down.
Count me in.
I jump up and get ready to play my bagpipes. Yeah.
As you guys take on the challenge, he gives you a few notes, everything that he knows so far about what has been going on about Ergon Wendt, who he was, I'll say, acquainted with. 2 months ago, Ergon Wendt returned home after exploring Isocross for a year. He had been back for only a few days when he came down with a strange affliction which made the dwarf move slowly and caused blue veins to appear all over his body. The village priests of Morden and Corlon used every spell they could muster to attempt to heal Ergon, but nothing they tried could stop the bizarre malady. Ergon battled the affliction for weeks until every slowly body eventually turned to ice. Until yesterday, Elroy and the rest of the community believed that Ergon's sad fate was an isolated incident, mostly caused by something the dwarf came into contact with while exploring Azercross. Then Elroy noticed Togi Latan, a dwarf trapper, showing signs of the same illness. Alarmed, Elroy tried to talk to Togi about it, but she pushed him away, asking that he let her die in peace. Since you guys are willing, I would like you guys to find out what caused Ergon and Togi's affliction. I'm worried that it could spread, but Togi refuses to talk to me. And the glass blades in the village are better known for their combat skills and their ability to glean the truth in complicated situation. Togi is extremely distrustful of the authorities, which is why I need outside help.
Is torture out of the question?
I would prefer to keep my citizens of the village out of any more distress. But if push comes to shove, do what you must to save the rest of the village.
You would see my character kind of look to the sky and then be like, fine, I'll avoid it.
Yeah, my character. You just see him just staring like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
I'm getting very disappointed. I do not get to beat anybody up.
Awesome. It would probably be best to start at Erwin's cabin or to go talk to Togi at her cabin. Possibly is probably where she is.
I would be more likely to go towards the cabin that doesn't have a person in it.
Nah, I'm saying we go to the cabin with the person in it.
Okay, so I think we should go to the empty cabin to look for clues before anybody else takes off with anything. But that's the only reason why I would go there first.
I don't know. I'm good to go as a group. I'll follow you guys. I mean, I'm kind of new to this, so.
Why did you want to go to Togi's house first?
Just get a person's actual perspective on a thing. Talk to another living person.
My guy's just thinking there's nobody in the house who could take all the stuff inside it.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, my character folds and decides to go to the empty house.
All right. So you guys travel from the graveyard a little bit across town to Ergon's cabin. It's a little one-story, one-room log cabin at the edge of town, around some good-natured, a glass blade rookie named Mila Tenno, a female wood elf, stands guard outside the front door.
I would walk up to her and I would say, "May we please enter? We have been sent here to see what's going on."
I'm right behind him, and I just shove her out of the way.
Oh, you shove her out the way. She kind of like stumbles back and catches herself and says, and reaches for a weapon. She doesn't draw it, but she reaches for a weapon and says, "Hold on, who are you? Why you've come here?"
My guy is smiling at Jess's character right now.
Yeah, my guy's in the back, like, what the hell did I sign up for?
We've been sent here to find what's causing the sickness.
My guy pulls out his dagger and says, "Dead or alive?"
She's resheaths the little bit of dagger that she unsheathed, and she says, "Okay, it's fine. You guys are free to investigate if you want to." She takes her leave, and she says, "I'll be close, but have at it. Whatever you're looking for."
I would hurriedly go inside, almost too eager.
Okay, so you run through the front door. I'm guessing the two of you follow.
I slowly follow behind, just playing creepy music with the bagpipes.
Okay, as you guys enter into the cabin, this cramped, dark cabin might have been a cozy place when its owner was alive. Now, an unmade bed stands near a cold fireplace. Its mantle hung with the head of some snarling white beast with gray horns. On the other side of the room, a small table strewn with dirty dishes and set with dwarf-sized chair stands before two empty shelves, whose contents are scattered across the floor: kitchen utensils, dried foodstuff, venturing gear, and a few books.
I try to see if I notice anything in particular that would be out of place inside this cabin compared to what we would expect to be in there.
Roll perception.
I got a 17.
17. Okay. You see the adventuring equipment across the room and the mess. You recognize that there's a mounted head above the mantle that belonged to like a Yeti. You can see the adventuring equipment consists of silvered maul, a suit of splint armor sized for a dwarf, bulky fur-lined clothing sized for a dwarf, a grappling hook, and a hooded lantern. You can see there's a stack of books. Looks like books and notes.
I would probably start going towards the notes and trying to see if there's anything that seems to be mentioning this disease in any of them.
I want to know more about the head.
Okay.
I just continue to look around.
Like, how long has it been there? Is it new or is it old? Can I wear it?
Interesting. Okay. All right, so let's roll for initiative.
Oh, okay. I got a 12.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 19.
I got an 8.
16.
Yeah,
12
16.
and 8. Okay. I felt all of your guys' heart drop when I said that. Nothing's happening just yet. I just want to, like, if you guys are going to split up in the room, I want to know whose turn it is. So,
Oh.
I'm like, did a Yeti come alive?
You can see that the mounted ahead is about it looks like it's a few years old, not too old, possibly wearable.
Okay. Pick it up and smack it a couple of times.
It can be, right now, is not like just a hat or a helmet, but it could probably be made into one.
Okay.
I wanted to see if any of the notes mentioned anything about the disease that were scattered around the room.
All right, let's roll perception.
Ooh, this is not going to be a good one. 4.
4. Okay, well, you see the books on the shelf. Nothing really stands out to you. Some of the pages and some of the books look like they're folded or sticking out, but that's all you can really see with your perception of 4.
The character totally forgot he can't read. Just kidding.
Well, while I'm still playing the creepy music, bagpipes, as creepy as that can be, I decided to head outside and see if I could notice anything strange.
Interesting. Okay, So you head outside. It's still just blistering cold. Roll perception. A d20.
11.
I'm just
11.
going
Okay.
to make.
You don't see much. There's a slight blizzard coming in. It's kind of snowing sideways. some there's like a tarp or a curtain of whatnot hanging over the top part of the roof, blowing in the wind. It's kind of ripped and old looking, but besides that, you don't really see much.
Okay.
Would anyone else want to recheck something, look again, or
I
check
can,
something
I
else?
can try to look again.
I kind of like to look over the books. I can't really read them, but it might be pretty. I might find something.
Roll for perception.
13 plus 7.
So that's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, so you kind of like pick the books up, you're flipping through pages and shaking the books and whatnot, and like a small piece of paper falls out of one of them, kind of like a receipt-looking paper, falls out of the books, hits the floor. There was like a folded receipt that was being used as a bookmark. The receipt is dated 2 months previous and indicates that Ergon sold several Arayan items found in Isocross to local antique shop Pelk's Curiosities, I guess is the name of the shop, for 1,000 gold pieces. The items are listed as a dagger, a scroll case, a jade statuette, a quiver of 20 arrows, a silver ring set with a jasper, and 2 blue glass vials.
Jade statuette sounds interesting.
If any characters are from, you said, Jesse, you're from Paleblank, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would be familiar with Pelk's Curiosities shop.
Oh, I know where that's at.
Yeah, and also you would know that the shop was robbed and vandalized 2 months ago. It's pretty known in the town.
I noticed them two over there by the books, and I just want to cast a minor illusion spell in the other room. That makes it the noise of a Yeti, just to scare them.
Okay, you cast minor illusion. It's a 1-room cabin, so you can have it sound like it's coming from inside or outside.
Oh, okay, yeah. If it's a 1-room cabin, I'll just make it sound like it's coming from outside.
Okay, so there's a loud Yeti sound coming from outside.
My character looks gleeful and rushes outside.
Okay, so Karn runs outside and you see nothing but blistering winds and snowfall.
And take the head off. Take it. Smack it and throw it out the door.
Okay. I want you to roll for dexterity.
11.
I want Raz to roll for a dexterity saving throw.
An 8.
Okay. Yeah, so the Yeti head hits Raz in the back.
Sorry.
You hear a quick snarl as I turn around, but then quickly get my composure back.
You guys, pretty much there's some adventuring equipment you didn't really look at, but besides that, you guys want to check out the equipment over there in the corner, or go talk to Togi, or go check out the shop?
My character would want to check out the equipment.
Same.
Same.
All right, you guys all go over to the adventuring equipment. There's a silvered maul, a suit splint armor. It's all dwarf sized, so you've got bulky fur lined clothing, a grappling hook, and a hooded lantern.
I would pick up the grappling hook and try to pocket it.
All right, you grab the grappling hook.
What was that last thing you said? The lantern?
Yes, it was a hooded lantern. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab a hold of that.
The armor that's dwarven size, Would somebody that's 3'5" be able to fit in that?
Yeah, probably.
So then my character would try to put it on.
Actually,
Okay.
let's roll for charisma.
Charisma. Okay, that's a better roll for me. An 18.
An 18. All right, you put it on. It looks good. It fits good. You feel good.
All right. Do you know the stats on that type of armor? It's armor class of 17.
After searching the cabin, you guys can continue your investigation by going to Togi's cabin or stopping by Pelk's Curiosities.
Which one's closer? I should know this. I live there. I grew up in the area. I don't know which one's closer.
Togi's cabin is closer.
I suggest we head to Togi's.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds fun.
You guys go to Togi's cabin. It's not too far. It's about halfway across the village. As you guys approach the cabin, this snow-covered cabin looks peaceful and quiet from the outside. Its windows are shuttered, and a steady stream of smoke piping out of the chimney indicates a roaring fire within. Her home is also a one-story, one-room log cabin.
So the person that we're trying to talk to, is she sick or is she walking around?
She's sick, but she can still walk around and move as far as people know. The last person to see her, she's starting to move a little bit slower, but she can still move from the last time anyone else I've seen.
Okay. My character would start by just seeing if the door's unlocked.
Roll for perception.
That is 17.
All right, you can you can tell that it's locked.
He would knock on the door and try to see if anybody's going to answer.
Okay, you knock on the door. Okay, Togi calls from the other side. Go away, leave me alone.
But we were sent to talk to you.
Who sent you?
I didn't take the time to pay attention to who it was. He's just paying me to get some information.
Go away, I don't want to talk to you.
Elro sent us to talk to you, and I just smacked the door open.
So roll for strength.
I must have slipped because I only got 8.
You go to kick the door open or ram it with your shoulder, and however you decide to hit it, it kind of like pushes back and you fall instead of the door.
My character gets so excited that she just tried it that he tries to kick down the door.
Okay, roll for strength.
19.
19. All right. How do you want to go through this door?
He goes towards it with all his force into his shoulder. So you see a tiny 3'5" tall looking guy ram it with his shoulder. He's yelling, "Karn is coming in!"
All right. Awesome. So you hear your little footsteps start to run as you yell, "Karn is coming in!" And you run straight through the door, and your silhouette makes a perfect hole in a 3'5", maybe 3'6" hole through the door, and you run straight through it, and you kind of stop on the inside, and right there, as you stop, the door falls right around you. So your perfect silhouette, kind of like had a perfect fall with the door.
Like a Looney Tunes character.
Yeah, literally.
I take a look around the room. Is it are there candles lit and everything like we can see fine around?
Yes, the heat in this small cabin hits like a hammer blow. A table set with neatly stacked dishes, tools, and utensils stands at the corner of the room. The smell of a simmering soup comes from a pot hanging inside a roaring fireplace. Another fire burns in an iron brazier at the opposite end of the room, filling the cabin with a smoky haze. Shivering at the end of a bed near the brazier is a dwarf wrapped in blankets. Bulging blue veins streak her face and neck and hands.
You hear my character kind of whisper under his breath, "That wouldn't be tasty."
Okay. Roll for initiative.
I got a 4.
Okay, yeah, I got 15.
15.
I got a 20.
Togi gets up and with the veins sticking out of her body and her arms and her hands and her neck, she lunges at you guys, attacking you. I told you to leave me alone. Go away! And she lunges at you, running, kind of like going past Karn and running at Miss Light. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
10.
Do you want to dodge or counter?
Counter.
Counter, okay. She's lunging at you, and how do you counter? She has a dagger in one hand and like a rope or a whip, something like that, in another hand.
How close am I to corn?
Did you just call me corn?
Yeah, I did.
You throw her at him?
No, I throw him at her.
Oh, you throw him at her. Awesome. Karn, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
14.
A 14. All right. How do you wish to react in the air?
I try to turn and grapple her, like I'm trying to like hold her head still, like I'm looking at her neck.
Okay, you succeed in that, and would you like to make a move?
Yes, I bite.
Roll dexterity saving throw.
15.
15. Give me 2 seconds. I need to read something up.
Bite? Don't bite her. What if you get the sickness?
There's reasons.
All right, so you bite on her neck, you said?
Yes, I'm biting her neck.
Okay, so you bite her on the neck. Keep that 15. I'm sorry, but was it a natural 15? Nothing, no plus or minus on it?
So it was a 13 plus my 2 for dexterity.
Okay, I'm sorry. Make it a strength roll. Keep the 12 or 13 which you rolled, but make it a strength roll.
So it'd be a 16 then.
A 16. Awesome. Okay, you bite hard, and your teeth sink into her neck. She kind of starts to like lightly bleed down her neck, small drip. Zillion, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I attempt to seduce the lady.
While she's getting bit?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Roll for charisma. Roll for that riz.
It was a 15.
If you can convince me on how you seduce Togi, then it will work. So how do you seduce her?
I didn't think you'd put me on the spot like this. If you like it like that now, just wait till a little bit later when these two are gone. And then I give out a very iffy wink.
She slightly grins and says, "Is that a threat or a promise?"
It depends which one you like more.
Karn, she tries to break free from you. So roll a strength saving throw.
Natural 20.
Nice. Okay. She tries to break free. She looks at Zillion, and then she looks back at Karn, and she looks back at Zillion, and she goes, "Looks like you boys are gonna have to fight over me then."
You like the bite? It's more where that came from. Karn decides to try to seduce her too.
Roll for charisma.
22.
Oh, nice. Okay. How do you seduce her?
I release my grip ever so slightly and like run my hand caressingly down her back as I go down to my normal height and say, "There's a lot more fun we could have in the bedroom."
As you run your hand down her back, you feel her get like a shiver, and her back kind of like twitches a little bit, and neither you or her can tell if it's from the seduction or if it's from the disease. And she looks at Zillion, and she looks at Karn, and then she looks at Ms. Light, and she says, "Well, what's it going to be?"
How about we talk first, and then we figure this out in a little bit? I wink at her.
Okay. She says, "Don't keep me waiting too long. I don't have much time, I think."
One thing I would like to point out, just so that the other players would start to get an idea of what my character actually is where I bit her, you would see 2 fang marks.
Okay.
Basically, if I'm below half health and I use that, it will heal me up by the amount of damage I do. I look at her and I ask her, what happened to cause you to get this infliction that you can remember?
I thought you came to get frisky, not to talk.
Oh, the frisky comes later. But business has to always come first.
Roll persuasion.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24.
Her mood kind of changes, and she's gruff to the point. She tells you that she has the same thing that Ergon, and that she's looking for a cure. Tells you basically everything she knows about herself and everything. So she came to Paleblank Village a few years ago, back from Shady Creek Run, with her sister, Hulil, is her sister. Both work for the Udolot family. The Udolots sent the sisters and a few others to the village to keep an eye on treasures coming back from Isocross, with the intent of stealing them. When such artifacts come through the small settlement, they are often unusual goods that treasure hunters are trying to keep away from. They're trying to keep away from Uthadorn or the Dwendwalian Empire. When Orgon Wrenth returned to Paleblank Village with treasures from Isocross, Togi saw her chance. She waited for Orgon to sell his finds to Pelk's Curiosities, then stole them all. She then gave most of Orgon's relics to Halil, but kept one for herself, an ornate dagger. She grudgingly gives the weapon to Karn, and says Halil has the other items in sight north of the village known as Croker Cave, not too far from this village. Togi she was the one who searched Ergon's cabin and convinced that the dead dwarf must have had magic or other secrets stored away there.
After that, he would kind of just start looking at the other 2 and quickly pocket the dagger before she could try to ask for it back.
Roll stealth.
Ooh, and I get disadvantage on this now. It's an 8.
She sees you. She goes, "I hope you weren't trying to be slick, but I have no need for the dagger, it seems. I'm afraid no cure can be found, and I am running out of time."
I look at her and I say, don't worry, darling. Like, trying to reach up and caress her face, even though it's way up there, and say, I will find a cure for you, madame.
She is by now unseduced, so re-roll for charisma.
Natural 1.
A natural 1. Okay. As you reach for her face, she kind of smacks it away and says, "Please, that time has come and gone."
Kind of pouting, and I walk to the corner and just kind of sit there.
Anyone else want to do anything else?
No, I signal that I'm ready to go.
From here, you guys want to go check out Pelk's Curiosities or Croker Cave?
I would vote for the Curiosities.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking.
I'm following.
Go back to the middle of town, kind of, I guess you call it the downtown village area, where kind of like the taverns and the shops are, and you guys approach Pelk's Curiosities, ran by an introverted elf named Verla Pelk. The dark cabin before you has a sign over its door which reads Pelk's Curiosities, with the image of a curving dragon used to make the letter P. Though the shop appears closed, the front door is slightly ajar.
Can I stealthily try to go in?
Roll for stealth.
I got a 6.
A 6. Okay. Is anyone else trying to enter also, or?
Yes, I will try to teleport. In. Teleport in.
No, I follow behind her. I too try to teleport in.
You succeed on the teleportation, both of you. Yeah, roll for stealth.
It's at a 2.
I got a 7.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Okay, 2 6s and a 7. So all of you are noticed. You see five cloaked elves appear to have ransacked the shop and are searching through the broken debris on the floor. The furniture, shelves, and front counter have been smashed, and the shop's wares now litter the floor. Roll for initiative.
I got a 13.
19.
Ooh,
-1.
-1.
Ooh.
Okay. You will not be taking any turns. No, I'm kidding. Zarn, you can go first. You are noticed by the bandits, though.
Okay. How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 7 feet high.
Okay. So I crawl up using my hands and legs. I spider climb up to the top of the ceiling and start crawling towards the people on top of the ceiling. Do I have enough room with my 35 speed to get above one of them? Then I get as close as I can crawling on the ceiling.
Okay, and your speed is 35 feet, you said?
35, yeah.
Okay. So you get a little over halfway to them. Zillion, what would you like to do?
I cast a thunder wave. I unleash a wave of thunderous energy. Each creature within a 15-foot cube, orienting from me, makes a Constitution save throw. On a fail save, a creature takes 2d8 damage, a thunder damage, and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage only.
So you unleash Thunder Wave, and it knocks over a few things and blows back some of the debris, but it doesn't reach the bandits. But you get their attention, and they are now in like a ready fighting stance. So, Miss Light, what would you like to do?
I would like to pull out my mace and charge forward.
All right, you pull out your mace and you charge forward. What is your speed?
Speed of 30.
Nice. Okay, so you sprint forward 30. That's about halfway the distance to them. One of the bandits, actually two of the bandits, they both charge forward. They also have 30 speed, so they kind of meet you halfway. And the other three bandits kind of stay back. And one of the bandits tries to grab you. So roll a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 7.
So you fail, and you are grabbed by one of the bandits. Karn, it is now your turn.
Okay. I try to crawl along the ceiling to be over top of one of the bandits.
Okay, you are now over one of the bandits. You can I'll allow you to make one move if you want.
Yes. Well, spider climb is just part of my movement. But I am going to use my breath weapon.
Okay.
So I'm going to spray acid down on top of him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And they have to make a dex saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Okay, and what is the DC on that?
A 12, DC 12.
Okay, and there's 3 of them.
So it's a 5-foot line that goes 30 feet down. So it would be only those within 5 feet of me that would get hit.
If you spin downward from the ceiling, it'll fall all the way to the ceiling, or all the way to the floor, right?
Correct. So that's why I went up directly above one of them, at least.
Yeah. So if you were spitting vertically, you could spit up to 5 feet, but you are above them, so it will drop all the way to the ground.
Oh no, it goes up to 30 feet, but in a 5 foot line spread.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so that's a 5. He gets hit, and a 13, so he dodges, and a 2. So one dodge and 2 of them got hit.
Okay, so then for people that save, they take half damage, and for those that didn't, they take full.
Okay,
So, and it's 1d10. I got a 6, and I can only use that once per short rest.
So the 2 take 6 damage. They are pretty out of it. They have a health of 10. The other one will take 3. Awesome. Zillion, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
How far away are they?
They are 60 feet away from you.
I go up 25 foot and then I cast Bardic Inspiration. I play the Spider-Man theme song with the bagpipes.
Spider-Man, a Spider-Man. That's whatever I can.
Okay.
While simultaneously trying to do Venom dance. You know, whenever like he's in the zoo, he's strutting through the city, like finger gunning at people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing to get him going.
All right. Roll for charisma.
I got a 13.
Nice. Okay, that succeeds. Ms. Light, what would you like to do? You are currently being subdued.
Can I smack him with my mace again?
You can if you escape. So roll dexterity or strength, whichever you prefer.
12.
Awesome. Okay, you break free.
Whack him with my mace.
All right.
15.
Awesome. Okay, that hits. And what is your damage?
4 plus 4's 8.
8. Okay. You. Oh, how do you want to? Where do you want to hit him?
Upside the head.
Okay, you hit him upside the head. You kind of like bludgeon him right in the head. He falls to the ground, and he's alive, but he's out of it. He's very kind of holding his head, kind of like twitching on the ground. He's down 2 HP. The other elf bandit that is there tries to tackle you. So roll a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 15.
You succeed. And would you like to counter?
Yes.
And how would you counter?
Smacking him upside the head.
Smack him upside the head. Okay, roll. Yeah, I guess roll for strength.
So 11.
An 11. Okay, that also hits. So roll your d6.
6.
6. Awesome. You hit him, and he also falls to the ground, not as badly hurting, or as badly hurt, but kind of falls to his knees and holding his face. The elf that's on the floor under you, Karn, attempts to throw a dagger at you. So roll a dexterity saving throw.
I got an 8.
You dodge. He rolled a 1. He misses horribly, and it kind of just he throws it up at the ceiling, kind of bounces back and almost hits him. I believe it is your turn, Karn.
I release the spider climb and try to plunge down with my dagger straight at the elf that's beneath me.
Awesome. Roll dexterity.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Nice.
So, explain how you succeed in this.
I'm coming down, and as I get on top of him, I basically stab the dagger into his throat and try to pull it to the side to basically cut out his jugular.
Okay, that happens. His jugular rips out of his throat. Blood splatters in both directions, and he drops down to the ground, limp. His throat split open, his jugular laying on the floor next to him, and you standing over him.
As I stand up in my teeny tiny frame, I look at the other elves that are fighting my friends, and I say, "You guys are next." Trying to be as intimidating as possible in my tiny stature.
Okay, the 2 elves that you spit on before are kind of trying to stagger to their feet really quickly. Zillion, it is now your turn.
Okay. About how far is everyone from me?
You moved 20 feet before, so about 40 foot.
Damn, it's still far. I run up as close as I can, which is 35 feet.
Okay.
Okay, and then I go to cast Thunderwave once again.
You can roll for strength or dexterity. I guess what is the saving throw on that?
It would be a Constitution of 12 or higher.
I'm not in the way of this, am I?
You are, and Ms. Light is. Both, yeah. So you guys will also have to roll for dexterity saving throw.
I got a natural 1.
Okay. So you are blown back by the thunder wave. You're tossed across the room. You're pretty small and light, so you are tossed across the room.
Yeah, I got a 1.
You got a 1 also. You are also tossed across the room. Is there damage along with that?
Yeah, it's 2d8s, and I got an 11.
Oh, shit.
I'm knocked out. Jess is also knocked out.
So you guys are blown across the room, different directions, both knocked out. The remaining elves are also unconscious, 3 of them being dead. So 2 of them are unconscious. What would you like to do, Zillion, being the only one who left in the room?
Wait, so is everyone either unconscious or dead?
Yeah.
I yell out. I say, only one shall live.
Only one shall live. So as you yell that out, Miss Light and Karn both roll for Constitution.